Welcome back to another video. My name is Mark McGuire. Today in the gym I have the Aqua Training Bag from aquatrainingbag.com. I recently sold my Title traditional style heavy bag that was 100 pounds. I regret it every day, but since I got rid of it, I knew I wanted another heavy bag or punching bag. I wasn't sure which direction to go. I honestly thought I was gonna get like a freestanding one so my kids can participate and hit the bag and everything. I did not do that, which I feel bad about as well, but I landed on this. I've seen these before. I was thinking about maybe getting something like this because it says it's like easier for your wrists, for your hands and things like that. Is that true? Not necessarily, because you definitely want to like wrap up or use punching bag or boxing gloves when you are utilizing this, because it is tough on the hands. They say it mimics more of a actual like skin and flesh, but it's basically like this rubber material on the outside. It looks like a little buoy or something that'd be floating in the water. So that's basically what you're smacking with your bare hands. So when you are, it is pretty painful. If you're into that sort of thing, there you go. But definitely wrap up and wear some gloves when you utilize this. The pro to water-filled bags like this one is that you can really wail on it, and it's, again, not as bad on your wrists and your hands as long as you're wearing the proper equipment. Another thing is just the absorption. So it absorbs the punches a little bit. I like the way it feels. It's obviously different than like a leather-filled heavy bag. So the way it feels is a little different. So this is the 15-inch version, blood red. It's about 75 pounds. But I was unsure, like even looking online, I couldn't tell, hey, maybe 75 pounds, maybe this 15-inch version might be a little too small for me. But once I got it in-house, staring at it right now, I know for a fact this is probably the ideal size for a home gym setting. Say you had a studio or something like that, maybe get the one that's a step above. I think it's 15 inches, 18 inches, 21 inches. I could be wrong, but this one, again, pretty ideal for a home gym setting. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing thing. My wife doesn't like the looks of it, but then again, it does feel good. 15 inches, 75 pounds, which is nice because it swings. I do like utilizing footwork and getting a good conditioning workout when I'm out here and I'm trying to get a boxing workout. I want to be doing conditioning, so I want to be working on my footwork and things like that. I think it makes it fun. The other ones, like the 21-inch version one, I don't think swings all that much. They have like the one like slip bags, so even smaller than this one, and it's like you just are working on more slipping. So that would be a cool option as well. I definitely miss my traditional style heavy bag though every single day. I wish I didn't sell that one from Title Boxing. I don't even know that they make the soft strike bag anymore, so that makes me regret it even more because I can't go out and purchase it again. I did get the chain that came with this, and I'm not using it clearly because it was just too long and I couldn't figure out a way to cut it. I don't have any like tools to cut it, so I didn't. This was a pain in the butt. This bolt right here and this screw to get this on was kind of a pain in the butt unless you have like big enough tools. I didn't. But I basically just made like a little carabiner chain here, and then I had this from an old heavy bag, from a ringside heavy bag, so I'm using that. I already have like this hooked up from a previous heavy bag, so I was just, okay, let me put it here again. Again, it makes me nervous just because I don't really trust that. It's been up there a couple of years, and I got the kids running underneath it. So that's why I originally sold the heavy bag, because I wanted something freestanding. I would feel better about it. But this shouldn't go anywhere, right? Filling it was pretty easy. They recommend that you hang it prior to filling it. I didn't want to do that, so I just took it over and filled it up with the hose. They give you all the pieces and the attachments for the hose where you can easily fill it up. They say fill it with air first. They give you like a pump, I think, to do that as well. I tried to do that. It just wasn't working out for me, so I just said screw it, and I just started filling it with water. So you can kind of tell, because if you do it by the proper instructions and you fill it with air, you kind of get a more clean aesthetic look. This one has like some wrinkles in it and whatnot. So I think you can avoid that if you fill it with air first. I just dried it off. It was a little wet, obviously, because there's water inside of it. I'm trying to fill it up as much as I possibly can. And then I was able to lift it up, put the screw on, and do all that. They say you should have it about head height, so this may be a little bit too short. I don't like doing uppercuts, even though like this cylindrical bag like this is perfect for uppercuts. It just rattles the house too much. The Title boxing one, it had straps, which was nice. I prefer that over the chain, but this does feel great. The feeling of this, like I can absolutely wail on this, and yes, it does swing, but it doesn't swing like as much as say if you had like a regular teardrop heavy bag that was 70 pounds. It's fun to hit. I love doing boxing style workouts in the home gym. There's just things associated with having a hanging heavy bag that I don't like. But again, 75 pounds is a nice weight, because if I want it up and out of the way for different workouts that I'm doing and I'm not doing a boxing workout or something, it's light enough where I can use a step ladder and take it down and move it out of the way. So again, Aqua Training Bag, I would say this is the ideal size for home gym setting. I'll just show you how it looks, when you are hitting it. See, I don't know if you can tell, but just like the shock absorption, that's like a big thing when it comes to these water bags. So it feels nice. So you get the point. I don't know. Feels good, but there's things about it that I don't like that I previously mentioned. But made in the USA. It's basically like a buoy. You could get a buoy and hang it up. It'd be pretty much the same thing. Is it worth the price? You can probably find these on Marketplace used. I like buying stuff new. So it's like, yeah, if you look on Marketplace, there's so many used punching bags, but I don't know. It smells like a nice rubber buoy. Good workouts on it. Aesthetically, that's for you to decide. The mechanism hanging, that's for you to decide. Maybe I can improve on that, and I would appreciate using this a little bit more, but feels good. Definitely feels good when you're punching it. There's 15-inch, but there it is. That's a review.